I can fly. Nothing is merely what it's.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's just jump right into it. Fresh new NBA news out is that Chris Paul will be joining the Golden State Warriors now, in a trade for Jordan Poole. Now, who saw that coming? You know what I'm saying? Wow. Chris Paul I'm not even intrigued off the, how good they could be with Chris. That's not even. It's just I know Chris Paul and Steph were kind of, friendly rivals. You know what I'm saying? Not so much as not like Chris Paul and Pat Beverly, or Chris Paul and Rajon Rondo, or Chris Paul and whoever else. They just had a competitive rivalry going between Steph and CP. To see them on the same team now, to see Chris Paul on the Warriors, period, like let alone just on the same team, but to see him on the Warriors, to me, I just, you have Draymond, who, you hopefully you can re-sign Draymond if you're the Warriors, but his leadership skills, minus the punch, but his leadership skills are a little more absorbent. You know what I'm saying? As far as his teammates being able to absorb or take and handle the things that Draymond says and does. Chris Paul's a little more abrasive with his leadership qualities. He has a tendency to rub guys the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Over a course of time, to kind of just get on your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Man, Draymond, who, yes, he's definitely known to get on people's nerves, but as a teammate, I think his teammates love him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's different. Obviously him and KD didn't work out being teammates. As far as the longevity of it, you know what I'm saying? Even though they found success, obviously, but they had their issues. But for the most part, guys enjoy playing with Draymond. He's going to tell it to you like it is, and he's going to give all his efforts, and he'll even be encouraging at times. But Chris Paul, on the other hand, Chris Paul's a different animal, and so I'm curious to see how that plays, not only in regards to directing Steph and Clay, who've already been there doing that. I mean, but also in regards to how do you pair that with Draymond? Wow. I mean, I'm just a little confused by that news. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think Chris Paul will be able to bring to the Golden State Warriors? Do you think he can add, or do you think he kind of gets in the way of some things? I just see his personality getting in the way of some things. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to see Chris Paul not being himself, or him taking a step back and saying, you know what, you guys have been doing this, you know what you're doing, I'm just here to be a part of that. I'm chasing a ring, whatever. I'm just here to be a part of that. That part right there is tough for me to believe in regards to Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul is one of those guys in a land of giants, as the NBA is. He's someone who you would consider to have that Napoleon complex. Now, obviously, outside of that land, you know what I'm saying, it's probably a whole different mentality. But in that arena, in that environment, you know what I'm saying, he definitely likes to establish himself. You know what I'm saying, his dominance. And I don't mean as far as basketball. I just mean as far as attitude, personality. This is what I think should happen, and this is what is going to happen. That type, that's Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see how that's going to go good, especially after, you've been dealing with Draymond all these years, and you've learned how to give and take, whatever. to kind of bring in somebody else with a very strong-minded, strong-willed player who's going to want to implement his way of things in some way, shape, or form. You know, he's 38 years old, right? Something like that. Like, it's not like he's coming to change what he does. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to bring what he does, you know what I'm saying, to what they do. So I'm just not seeing how that's gonna, but we'll see. I mean, crazier things have happened. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Chris Paul is going to gel perfectly with Steph and Clay. I don't know if it's with that first unit coming off the bench. I don't know what the heck, man. I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. You know what I'm saying? Shocked by that news. Looking forward to seeing what happens tonight. And again, I'm telling you, like I said, it's just the beginning. You're going to see more and more. You know what I'm saying? Wow, man. It's crazy news, right? Crazy news. So I thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
If this